Okay, so I wanted to share a devotional today that I have had on my heart all day. I could not record. It's been a very, very busy day, or my morning started off pretty busy. But if I could title this devotional, I would title it When God is in It, okay? For some reason, I went to Exodus this morning just to kind of read a little bit about Moses and his journey leading the children of Israel and all of that good stuff. But I read something that we always hear about in church, or we read on our own all the time. And then, you know how you just get the light bulb and you're like, okay, I never looked at it like that. Or you knew the message was there, but the message made more sense when you needed it. It was one of those kind of moments. So anyways, I was reading in Exodus, starting off in chapter 1, where it spoke about how Pharaoh took over as king, and as the Israelites grew in number, that upset him. So anytime that the Israelite women would have children, he told the midwives to let the girls live but kill the boys. So the midwives feared God, so they decided not to kill the male children that were born. And of course, in turn, Moses then was born. So we know that whole backstory, and how Moses' mother put him in the basket and sent him down the Nile. Well, the thing that got me, or when I was reading this morning, let's see. Oh, first off, Exodus 1, verse 12, but the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied and spread. That meant something to me, because it was saying that no matter what, even if we're not growing in number, we may be growing spiritually, or growth in us just in general. No matter how much people beat us down or things are going bad, if God is in it, no matter what, growth will still happen because he has a plan. And so again, that was chapter 1, verse 12 in Exodus. So moving on, and of course that message is no weapon formed. Moving on down to chapter 2, verse 10, the verse that really stuck out to me was, when the child grew older, she took him to Pharaoh's daughter and he became her son. Backstory of that event: basically Pharaoh's own daughter saved one of these Israelite children and raised him as her own, and this was Moses. So here it is, Pharaoh is telling people, kill these Israelite children, or kill these Israelite boys. He had a plan to kill them, and his own daughter, his own blood, went against him, basically stating that if God is in it, nobody can change it, no matter what. God had a plan. He had a purpose for Moses, and thus stating Moses was not killed, and along with other Israelite boys that these midwives refused to kill. So that's my quick little devotional that I wanted to share, that was really, really in my heart, that touched me this morning reading in Exodus. And one series or another devotional that I do want to share later is just speaking about a wilderness place. A lot of times we have to be on our own, or going through a wilderness journey in order for God to use us. And that'll be later in Exodus, where Moses is going to be approached by God, or in the form of the burning bush. So I'll be talking about that in a different video, but hopefully, I know I rambled. Hopefully this was something that could touch someone's heart, or just remind them about this story, and how no matter what, if God is in it, no matter what you're going through, he will push you through. All right. No matter what someone does against you, just remember that children of God, we are purposeful. He has a purpose, and no matter what, we'll get through it. All right.